Introducing the concept of maintaining inner peace amidst life's chaos, inspired by Stoic principles. Imagine that even in the midst of life's storms, you could be a calm, unshaken harbor where no turbulence can reach you. This is the strength of cultivating sound judgment and developing emotional resilience against the unpredictable. In this video, we'll explore 10 key Stoic principles to help you nurture a state of unshakable tranquility, ensuring nothing disturbs your inner peace. Why is there a distinction between mastering our thoughts and accepting that we can't control external events? As Epictetus wisely noted, some things are within our control and others are not. Inner serenity is rooted in focusing only on what we can control, using wisdom and willpower to navigate life. The outcomes, however, often lie beyond our grasp. Stoicism teaches that virtue and the ability to endure hardships are the foundation for dissolving weakness. Anyone can learn to control their perspective and responses. These core lessons not only remind us that virtue is the cornerstone of a good life, but that the pursuit of fleeting desires is ultimately empty. It is our judgments that give meaning to otherwise neutral events, and through enduring challenges, our weaknesses fade away. Marcus Aurelius' insight on embracing fate and loving the people fate brings into our lives shows the untethered nature of a true human being. When we live in harmony with the universe's natural flow, reality unfolds without internal resistance. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together." Join us as we journey through the 10 Stoic principles for cultivating inner peace. Wholeheartedly embrace them. Today's video will show you how Epictetus' Stoic teachings can illuminate a new path, where you actively grasp the key to inner calm, no matter the external turmoil. But before we dive in, I have a challenge for you. Stay with me until the end, and don't miss a single essential principle. Challenge yourself to watch this video to the very end, as one of these 10 principles could hold the power to transform your life forever. Principle No. 1. Resolve with purpose. Epictetus wisely observed, "Difficulties show a person's character." Our first principle, firm purposes, teaches us that challenges reveal who we truly are and present opportunities for growth. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. After all, the best pilots earn their reputation by navigating through storms. This isn't just philosophy, it's a call to action. When your goals are clear, the world's problems shrink, turning massive challenges into manageable tasks. The inner strength you gain in this process becomes unbeatable. But a firm purpose isn't something stumbled upon by chance, it's forged through reflection on what truly matters. It's not just about career ambitions or personal achievements, but also about the principles and values that define the course of your life. Once that purpose is firmly rooted in your heart, your next task is to protect and nurture it with diligence. As Seneca aptly said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." Perseverance and unwavering commitment to your purpose build resilience in the face of adversity. A firm purpose acts as both a guiding light and a steadfast anchor for the soul. When life's storms threaten to overwhelm you, that purpose becomes your lifeline. Principle No. 2. Master your mind. This principle is about guarding your peace by not allowing random thoughts or others' opinions to hijack your calm. It prevents you from being swept away by emotional turbulence and tough situations. A firm purpose doesn't just strengthen your resolve, it unlocks unparalleled mental fortitude, empowering you to tackle any challenge. Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This encapsulates Stoic philosophy, not just as a set of guidelines for life, but as proof of the immense power of will and clear purpose. With this mindset, nothing is impossible, and your resilient spirit becomes unshakable. Principle No. 2. Continue. Don't let strangers control your mind. Think about it. Would you willingly hand over control of your body to a stranger? Of course not. So why do we so easily allow our minds to be overtaken by stray thoughts and the opinions of others? When we let external influences dictate our thoughts, we're essentially giving away the keys to our happiness and inner peace to strangers. When someone offends us, it's natural to feel hurt or seek retaliation. However, Stoicism teaches us that our emotions stem from our thoughts and perceptions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Once you grasp this, you'll discover true strength. This idea emphasizes that we always have a choice in how we respond to any situation. Rather than letting offense consume us, we can view it as a chance to strengthen our patience and self-awareness. Developing discipline and self-control begins with everyday habits. Set small, achievable goals each day to build confidence and focus on living in the present, while deepening your emotional understanding. Picture a baker who diligently improves their craft daily, unfazed by either harsh criticism or excessive praise. This baker doesn't allow external opinions to disrupt their focus or spirit. Through patience and self-control, the baker not only masters their skills but also finds true freedom and inner peace, gracefully rising above any criticism. Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy, it's a powerful tool for overcoming the everyday challenges we face. As Seneca said, the bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. By learning to master our thoughts and manage emotions wisely, we can attain lasting peace and freedom, even in an unpredictable world. We cannot avoid gossip or judgment from others, but have you ever stopped to consider whether the weight of malicious words truly defines you? Or is it your resilience and inner peace that ultimately shape who you are? Take a deep breath and reflect. As we move to the next principle, we're not just learning how to handle negative remarks, we're uncovering the path to true freedom by no longer being bound by the opinions of others. Principle No. 3. Handling criticism. Epictetus once remarked that the opinions of others only harm us if we allow them to. We may not be able to control what others say or think, but we can always control how we respond. As Marcus Aurelius put it, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. If you don't feel harmed, you haven't been. This wisdom teaches us to accept that everyone has their own perspectives and values, which may not align with ours. Stoicism encourages us to be patient and open-minded, even when faced with criticism or opposing viewpoints. To remain undisturbed by others' words, we must cultivate a deep and accurate understanding of ourselves. Seneca wisely observed, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This also applies to how we deal with criticism. When we have a clear sense of our motivations and the values that guide us, negative words lose their power. Confidence in your chosen path transforms external judgments into mere background noise. To rise above insults or disagreements without letting them disturb your peace, it's essential to practice patience and gentleness. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Patience helps us stay calm and avoid rash reactions, while gentleness allows us to maintain healthy relationships, even with those who oppose or criticize us. History offers countless examples of saints and ascetics who face slander and harm with unwavering patience and kindness. They remain true to their paths, demonstrating the profound strength that comes from resilience. When we focus on personal growth and composure in adversity, we not only enhance our own lives but also inspire others. As Marcus Aurelius stated, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Remember, true power lies not in controlling others' opinions, but in mastering how we allow those opinions to affect us. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in dealing with criticism and how you've applied Stoic principles to navigate such challenges. Share your story in the comments below. You never know how your insights might inspire and empower someone else. Principle No. 4. Insult and offense. Epictetus, with his unwavering wisdom, reminds us that it's not the insults themselves that hurt us, but our reaction to them. What truly troubles us is not external events, but the way we think about them. In other words, When someone offends you, it's not their words that cause the pain, but how you choose to perceive and react that determines their impact on your soul. Picture this: you share an idea in a meeting, only for a colleague to immediately criticize it. Instead of reacting with frustration, take a breath and ask yourself, could this be a chance to see things from another perspective? In doing so, you maintain your composure and gain a broader understanding. Or imagine a close friend criticizing a personal decision. Instead of letting the sting of their words get to you, take a step back. As Seneca observed, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Reflect on their criticism. Perhaps their intent was to help you reassess your choices, even if their delivery wasn't perfect. This is what Stoicism teaches: to find light in the darkness, turning negative moments into opportunities for growth. The lesson here isn't just about enduring offense, but about transforming these experiences into stepping stones for personal development. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The strength lies not in avoiding difficulties, but in learning how to face and overcome them. Within every challenge is a chance to become more resilient and grounded. We all face situations that stir fear or shame, but the key question is, how do we rise above them? Principle No. 5. Fear and dishonor. How do we conquer fear and shame without letting them shape our self-worth? Epictetus explored this deeply, recognizing that at the heart of both emotions is not the external situation, but how we respond to it. Think about moments when fear or shame has held you captive, when you did something simply to earn approval or praise on social media. Epictetus, with his timeless insight, reminds us that we assign meaning to events, and through this, we create the very fear and shame we wish to escape. Stoicism doesn't tell us to deny our emotions, but to meet them with courage and self-control. To overcome fear and shame is to free ourselves from the opinions and judgments of others. It's a journey inward, where we rediscover our own worth and find meaning in every choice and action. As Epictetus wisely put it, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things he has not, but rejoices in those he has. When we tie our self-worth to things beyond our control, we invite fear and shame into our lives. But by focusing on self-improvement, wisdom, and inner freedom, we unlock a deep sense of peace and strength. In the end, fear and dishonor, as Epictetus teaches, are not just obstacles to be faced, they are reminders to live meaningfully, where fear and shame no longer stand in the way of happiness and freedom. As Seneca wrote, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. When we have the courage to face our fears, we liberate not only ourselves but also inspire others to do the same. As we delve into Principle No. 6. Principle 6. Anticipating obstacles. Mentally preparing for challenges allows us to face them with composure. Let's explore how Stoicism guides us in embracing and overcoming obstacles on our journey of self-improvement. By anticipating difficulties, we can not only brace ourselves to confront them, but also use these moments as stepping stones to become our best selves. Before we proceed, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for joining us in this video. Your engagement is a tremendous motivation for both me and the production team. If you find these principles helpful, please like and share this video. Your support enables us to continue creating quality content and spreading the wisdom of Stoic philosophy to a wider audience. Principle No. 6. Anticipating obstacles. At its essence, this Stoic principle encourages a proactive mindset rather than a reactive one when facing life's challenges. As Seneca wisely noted, if you focus on what you lack, remember to appreciate what you have. Epictetus reminds us that by envisioning potential difficulties ahead, we can mentally prepare to face them with calmness and clarity. This practice isn't about fostering pessimism. Instead, it's a strategy to build resilience and equip ourselves with the tools to navigate any situation. Consider the example of a marathon runner gearing up for a race. Understanding the principle of anticipating obstacles She foresees possible challenges like bad weather, injuries, or unexpected personal commitments that might interfere with her training. As Epictetus said, difficulties strengthen the mind just as exercise strengthens the body. Rather than dreading these potential setbacks, she proactively adjusts her training routine, prepares for varying weather conditions, and schedules time for rest and recovery. When race day arrives and rain suddenly pours down, she remains composed, having already mentally and physically prepared for such surprises. By anticipating and preparing for what could have been a setback, she transforms the race into a testament of her resilience and determination. This principle fosters a balance between emotion and logic, teaching us to navigate life's uncertainties with a clear mind. As Marcus Aurelius aptly stated, living is more akin to wrestling than dancing, as it requires readiness for the unexpected and resilience against the unforeseen. Ultimately, this approach instills a sense of readiness and confidence, while also sharpening our problem-solving abilities. Principle 7: no one can hurt you, recognizing that it's our reactions to events that truly matter. By encouraging us to think ahead and prepare for the future, this principle helps us navigate life's highs and lows with a calm heart and a clear mind. If you refuse to consent to being hurt, then you won't be hurt. This is a choice that is entirely within your control. Epictetus emphasized that real power lies in how we respond to each situation. This perspective offers a path to liberation, a new way of approaching the challenges and suffering we encounter in life. Picture yourself receiving harsh criticism from a trusted friend. Initially, you might feel hurt or betrayed. However, Stoicism teaches us that while this first reaction is understandable, the ability to let it affect your emotions and actions is solely within your control. As Epictetus stated, it is not the one who insults or attacks you who truly harms you, but rather your opinion that these actions are harmful. The real question is, how can we incorporate this principle into our daily lives? The first step is to choose how to respond to criticism and tap into your inner strength. You have the freedom to decide your response. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather acknowledging and consciously managing them. The second step is seeking inner strength. As Marcus Aurelius noted, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Recognize this, and you will find your strength. Remember, this isn't a call for indifference or avoidance. It's a reminder of the power and freedom in how we confront challenges. It encourages us to pursue peace and strength through self-awareness. Seneca beautifully articulated, "The wise man is joyful, calm, and unshaken. He lives on a higher plane." By applying this principle not just in tough situations but across all areas of life, we move closer to achieving true freedom and inner peace. Principle 8: exercising self-restraint. This principle emphasizes the importance of self-control and choosing actions based on reason rather than impulse. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This doesn't mean rejecting all emotions or reactions. Rather, it's about selectively acting in a reasoned manner. Imagine you're in a crucial meeting and a colleague vehemently opposes your ideas, even launching personal criticisms. The initial emotions might be anger, disappointment, or the urge to retaliate. However, Epictetus teaches that this is precisely the moment to practice self-restraint. He reminds us, it's not events that disturb people, it's their judgments about those events. Instead of succumbing to your emotions, take a deep breath and remind yourself that responding with anger won't resolve the issue. Choose to consider the criticism rationally and respond thoughtfully, fostering respect and opening the door for constructive dialogue instead of conflict. Exercising restraint in our actions and words not only helps us avoid negative consequences, but also reflects maturity and wisdom. Seneca wisely stated, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." In a world where quick reactions are often mistaken for strength, Epictetus reminds us that true strength lies in self-control. How can we apply this lesson? First, acknowledge your emotions as they arise without reacting immediately. Second, pause before acting. Take a moment to think things through. Third, Engage in self-reflection. Ask yourself if your actions or words are grounded in reason and if they will lead to positive outcomes. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Finally, act mindfully. Choose actions that reflect a thorough understanding of the situation rather than impulsive responses. By restraining our actions, we not only manage our emotions but also approach challenges with calmness and effectiveness. This not only improves our lives, but also helps us evolve into the best versions of ourselves, resilient and steadfast amid life's storms. Are you ready to take control of your actions and become a better version of yourself? Leave a comment below this video saying, "I'm ready." Principle No. 9. The power of acceptance. Picture yourself on a long journey. Principle 9 focuses on the power of acceptance, the ability to embrace situations as they are and adapt accordingly. Imagine suddenly realizing you're lost. You might feel a rush of anger, disappointment, or anxiety. But by applying this principle, you begin to assess the situation with a calm mind and accept that you're indeed lost. As Epictetus wisely stated, don't seek for everything to happen as you wish, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well. You come to understand that worrying or feeling angry won't alter the reality of your situation. From this place of acceptance, you can start looking for solutions, whether it's consulting a map, asking for directions, or using GPS. What matters is recognizing that you have the power and freedom to choose how to respond, rather than allowing negative emotions to take control. Here are 5 quick ways to embrace the power of acceptance. 1. Acknowledge your emotions when faced with challenges. Take a moment to recognize your feelings. Acknowledging anger, sadness, or fear is the first step toward accepting the situation. 2. Analyze the situation. Try to understand the root of the issue, carefully distinguishing between what you cannot change and what is within your control. 3. Channel your energy. Instead of dwelling on unchangeable circumstances, redirect your energy toward positive actions you can take. Acceptance isn't about resignation, it's the starting point for meaningful action. 4. Find meaning and learn. As Marcus Aurelius pointed out, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. Look for lessons in each situation to aid your development. 5. Practice gratitude. Remember, there's always something to be thankful for. Cultivating gratitude helps sustain our spirit and allows us to see light even in dark times. By embracing the power of acceptance, you not only learn to confront challenges but also discover peace and happiness in your everyday life. This is one of the essential teachings of Stoic philosophy, as imparted by Epictetus. According to him, each of us is endowed with the ability and responsibility to live in harmony with nature, not just the external world, but also our inner nature, which reflects our true essence. This requires us to recognize and accept our place in the universe, understanding that everything happens for a reason, and finding happiness and peace within the boundaries that nature has established. Principle 10, living according to nature, emphasizes the importance of finding peace and realizing our full potential by harmonizing with both the external world and our inner selves. It's about connecting with our true essence. As one wise saying goes, he who is in harmony with the Tao is like a newborn child. Its bones are soft, its muscles are weak, but its grip is powerful. Epictetus highlights that living in sync with nature not only brings peace but also allows us to unlock our potential. To live according to nature's laws, we must recognize that every event and situation holds significance and deserves our acceptance. To withstand life's ups and downs, we need to cultivate clarity of mind and embrace our circumstances. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together. But do so with all your heart. This approach doesn't mean resignation or indifference, rather, it invites us to find joy within the constraints of nature. Stoic happiness is not derived from chasing external pleasures or material gains, but from discovering peace and contentment in life's simple moments, while living consciously and authentically. According to Stoic philosophy, adhering to nature's laws serves not only as a strategy for overcoming challenges, but also as a pathway to true freedom and fulfillment. As Seneca wisely stated, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we cultivate inner peace and resilience against life's fluctuations. Let's embark on this journey today toward a harmonious and meaningful existence. Conclusion: this journey of embracing Stoic principles in our daily lives highlights the importance of community and mutual support. As we explore the teachings of Epictetus and implement these 10 Stoic principles, we travel together on a path that inspires and challenges us. These lessons serve not only as beacons during life's storms, but also as sources of strength to forge resilient spirits, unshaken by adversity. Self-improvement is inherently a shared journey. We invite you to engage in this dialogue of wisdom. Do you have questions or challenges related to these 10 principles? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Each question, challenge, or success story enriches our community and helps us grow together. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who might find inspiration in Stoic principles. Subscribe to our channel so you won't miss future content designed to help you cultivate resilience and steadiness in life. Let's continue this journey together by watching the next videos at the end of this one. Remember, each day and every step you take contributes to your self-improvement and the creation of a better world.